Hi guys, this is Eric Straitmans from Beyond the Leash Canine Training. I am filming this, hopefully this is the last update like this I'm going to have to do. I am filming this on Friday, March 5th, and this afternoon, earlier today, the Doug Ford government and Ontario Health finally put us out of the stay-at-home order, which means even in a graded lockdown zone, we're allowed to open. So good news for everybody, we're opening on March 8th. Now, for those of you that are new to this page, this might be the first time you're seeing one of these videos. I've been updating it as this COVID thing has been going. We're starting March 8th. The school is opening this Monday coming. So a lot of things are going to change now. You will see, first off, I think I'm doing it in priority, of course. Like there's classes that were Monday night. They were supposed to come back January 4th and they got put on hold. They're getting contacted first. School's opening again Monday. So I got to contact the people first and work my way through the week, which I'm up to Thursday, I think. It's a lot of work, actually, more than you think. And then I'm going to start contacting the newer classes starting. Now, as far as the calendar right now, whatever day you signed up for, if you want it, if you can text me, but what's going to happen on the website? You know where you signed up, where it has all the dates and times, January 7th, Thursdays at 8:15, January 23rd, Saturdays at 10 o'clock. Eventually, and I may take a few days to get around to this because it's going to be a lot of work, you're going to see all the times from the previous new classes move to new times in March, April, May. So, for example, there's a class January 23rd, Saturdays at 10 a.m. And it's about a 5 to 6 week move forward. So they'll have, even though we're opening on the 28th, they still have, because it was a class before them in that time slot, that now has 2 or 3 weeks left before they can come back. So what you'll see is, they know it's Saturday at 10. What you'll see is, what's the day? March? Let's say it's, I'm not just making up a date, I'm not looking at a calendar. But let's say you see Saturday at 10, but now it says March, 29th, 30th. And then in brackets, it'll say move from, or originally from, or whatever, January 23rd. And they'll all change to that. New time that was adjusted, your original time that you signed up for in brackets. And hopefully that's an easy way. I also have a calendar page, which I'll eventually, like I said, there's going to be a lot of work. I'll eventually move all that stuff. As far as this week, like I said, I've already texted everybody. And I'm going to try, I've already talked to my team, I'm going to try to put in another couple classes because there has been high demand because everybody gets puppies over COVID, and I imagine there's going to be even more demand when everybody knows we're actually open. Few rules here. Let's go with, so everybody's going to get a text. I think I've texted most of them, but just keep an eye on the website, keep an eye on my social media, you'll see. And if you really are confused still, don't hesitate to give me a text or call. I'll find out, just give me your dog's name and the day you signed up for, and I'll switch it. I'll text you to where it was switched to, sorry. Now, when we first opened, I learned a lot from the first closing, and those of you that were here in December, we were in gray lockdown then. We were allowed to open, but there were rules, so we're going to have some rules again. Obviously, it's going to be one person per dog. My business is already kind of COVID friendly. If you've those of you that are watching this that have been there already or seen it, the training floor, we're actually, forget about 6 feet, we're like 10 to 12 feet apart. We walk in single file. Now I learned a lot last time. I got professional Zoom because my classes are an hour and free Zoom is only 40 minutes or something. So if you, let's say we're one person per dog and I got a family of 4, well, husband and wife, 2 kids. Let's say the husband comes in on week 1. What I ask those people that have family at home that want to watch, they come in 5 or 10 minutes early. I'm going to put a meeting number and password on my inside door. You take a snapshot of it, you send it to your wife and kids. They can now watch at home. I even got a mic on so you can hear the instructions, which is the really important part. They can watch at home on their laptops, on their phones, on their desktops, whatever. That way, everybody's on board, and actually they can switch around as long as everybody's learning. I can't have one person come in week 4 when they haven't been there for 3 weeks and nobody coached them and they didn't know any of the rules yet. So 1 person per dog at first. And we go into red, maybe I'll go up to 2 people per dog. I don't know. It all depends on the restrictions, and I'll go with them. But first, it's 1 person per dog. Second, masks. I'm a small business owner. I'm not even going to tell you my opinion, but I don't care which side of the fence you're on. I don't care if you're pro-mask, against mask, hate mask, conspiracy theory, whatever. I don't care. In my room, you want to come, you're wearing a mask. That's it. I'll kick you out. I don't care. And I don't care if you got a health regular. I got heart disease. I don't have to wear a mask anywhere. I can go into Walmart. I can go into grocery stores and say, hey, I got a health condition. I'm legally allowed to do that. But I still wear a mask because I'm not going to mess with this guy's business. In my school, remember, if it was private training, I'd probably say, yeah, okay, whatever. If you're okay without a mask and whatever, we stay our distance, I might be okay with that. If you're that much or you got some kind of medical condition. But in a group class, I got to think of the group as a whole. Sorry, guys. I might have some elderly lady there that's not happy that she's right beside a guy, even though it's 10 feet away, and he doesn't wear a mask and she's wearing one. So masks have to be used. We're going to hand sanitize at the door, just like it was through November and December. So last thing is, I know a lot of you, I got to thank my lucky stars. You know, I had a big enough name that people were signing up with me even during this lockdown. I sold out every class but one. Even when we were closed and people were signing up. So I have to thank everybody for your patience. We're finally open. We're doing the best we can with this, and hopefully I get in contact when nothing gets messed up. So starting Monday, again, I'm filming this on Friday, March 9th. Monday, March 8th, we're open. Friday, March 5th, I'm filming this. Monday, March 8th, we're open. And again, all the times are going to be adjusted. You're going to get a text from me that says, hey, keep on the website. There's also a calendar page. That'll all be adjusted. If you have any questions, call me again. Hopefully this is the last time I have to do this. And one more small announcement. It looks like April 1st, we're going to be in the new building. And for those of you that don't know, we just leased a new 10-year lease on a way bigger space. It's going to be huge. It's going to be monstrous. It's not just going to be dog training. It's going to have grooming. It's going to have a pet store eventually. So we're moving to that location on April 1st. If you're worried about it, I haven't really said where the location is. It's like 15 minutes away from the location I'm at now. I've timed it. So it's not far. It's still in Mississauga. It's just a little farther south. So again, thank you, everybody. And I already got some calls. Hey, we're in gray zone. Are we allowed to open? We allowed to? Absolutely. Pet training is allowed. The business of pet training. It doesn't matter if it's group. It doesn't matter if it's private. It doesn't matter if it's in home. It's allowed. And I'm going to either lower or up. I don't know. My website will decide. We're going to post a link to the Ontario government website. Scroll down to gray, what's allowed. You look under animal services. It'll say permitted animal services, pet training, it lists grooming, a whole bunch of stuff. But we're allowed to open. So thank God for this. Again, if you have any questions, you're going to see the website change. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call, and don't hesitate to call me. Again, I'm so happy to be going back to work. Not just because it's work, but because I love what I do. This is what I do. And I love helping people have better lives with their dogs. That's my passion. And I was kind of bored at home for over 2 months. So I'm happy to be back, and I hope everybody's happy to come back. 2 things are going to happen. I already know from last year. This is the last thing I'll say. One, this is for the people that were already in the classes back in December. Novice classes, I mean. When this happened last year, we came back May 19th from March, whatever it was. 2 things happened. The good thing was people came back and they had nothing to do but they trained their dog. The whole world was shut down. So they were training, let's say they were in week 5. They came back in week 6 when we reopened, like they'd been there for 4 months, 5 months. They had almost intermediate level dogs. From what we taught them, they perfected it to such a point. It was amazing. But then I had the other thing happen. That people got in a lockdown and maybe they forgot about the training and the rules and let the dog pull a little bit. And we worked for 5 weeks before the lockdown. We come back and it's almost like they forgot everything. People and dogs. So let's hope we get more on the other end. Hopefully you guys have been training just as hard, if not harder. Okay, so great news today. Opening March 8th. Monday, and your schedule stays the same throughout the thing. So I'm happy to be back, and thank you for everybody for your patience and time. Those of you have been emailing me, texting me, saying you're working with me. It's a pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody.